would leapfrog him past Malto. Just forgot his board that. So he'll still have one more shot again, each skater getting 5 attempts in.
See it, Paul.
I promise this is not the first time or the last time that you're going to see this right here. And this man is the perfect man for this job because he can do it. And we may see it right now.
Look at that pressure. All those guys, the crowd moving in. Everyone wants to see him make this trick.
He's coming off of his best trick. Can he do it?
Oh!
So close! And that does it!
Getting some experience under his belt. Maybe he'll take that to the next event.
Paul Rodriguez, our current leader. His lowest score right now is a 7.8, so he can increase his lead. He is sitting on a 34 overall score.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's put some pressure on the game.
Paul Rodriguez on deck. 2 good run scores. Needs a 6.4 for the lead.
Looks like he means business.
Yes, he does. You see the focus.
Gearing up for getting down, as it's called.
Anybody standing on top of that stack of 12 means business. Even if you're, no matter what you're going to do down that.
That's right. It's a big flight of stairs. Oh! Wow! Switch. See that we saw last year?
Paul Rodriguez coming off 2 falls in best trick. He's your winner last month in Munich. Put in 2 solid runs, but now he needs to make at least 2 tricks.
Oh, I thought he had that one.
So that puts huge pressure on Paul.
That would have been an extreme.
Paul Rodriguez needs an average of 8.1 for second place. He's down in 8th place. He's got to make these last 2 tricks.
Going for the switch, tailside switch, flip. Doesn't quite flip it quick enough. Catches both of his heels on the floor. He's not happy. He started off so well in the finals too. He knows it. Got caught up on those.
You know, once you get to that point, your mind starts playing tricks, right? Should I do that?
Oh,
Try
yeah.
that again? Switch it up?
100%. Did you see Kelvin doing the P-Rod sweep right there?
No.
Yeah, he was P-Rod sweeping the top of those stairs. Oh, okay.
Tricks that were done during runs is very indicative of what we're about to see. We saw 360 flip lip slides in the middle of a run, crooks up the hubba, bigger spin flip front board at the end of a run. I mean, if those are tricks being done in your run, I can only imagine what we are about to see. And Nigel Houston is looking really good, so I can't wait to see what he brings to the course.
Great point, Andrew, and I agree. So those are going to be the first tricks these skaters break out in best trick. We're hoping they just put them down and then they move in and bring their best stuff. What was Kelvin up to?
Right now, he's waxing up his wheel well so that he can get 1 extra spin if he wheel bites. That's the move.
So we got to assume he's going for something heavy.
That's right. And he did.
That is so impressive. Straight out the gate, best trick. Hoefler, big spin front blunt. Perfect. So did he put the wax to work, or did he not need it?
Well, he also waxed his tail so that it would blunt. So
Okay.
yeah, he put it to work, but yeah, he didn't wheel bite, so he didn't need it in the wheel wells, but it's always good to put it there if you're going to take any impact.
2019 World Championship. This is the Super Crown Final. Top 8 skaters on the course. The run section is done. Best trick attempt 1 over and out. Each skater has 4 tries left to become world champion. Kelvin Hoefler is in. Wow!
Yo, 1-footer.
Cab back tail. Doesn't. And for good reason. I mean,
Skateboarding's hard.
when you turn tricks up to 11,
Yeah,
things get tough.
that's why I like it.
Kelvin Hoefler is in 4th place. Kelvin needs a 9.9 for second right now, but it's deceptive because he's trying to drop a 6.2, his second run score, kind of an irrelevant score. Once he gets a higher score, he's going to be set up to really put it down. Here we go.
Yo, he's really taking to this rail.
Kickflip frontside blunt fakie. Kelvin Hoefler needs a 9.9 to move into second. Assuming he's not going to get that, but he's going to get a great score, and he's positioning himself for his last 2 tries. He's trying to return to the throne that he had in 2015 as a rookie. Here we are,
Street
5
throne.
years later. All right? He's never won a stop since.
In the 9 club.
That puts him in second place, a 9.1 away from the lead, and anything he does is good for a 9 or better at this stage of the game. Yuto Horigome holding down the lead with an overall score of 36.6. Kelvin Hoefler is going to have something to say about all of this. He has 4 good scores, but he's trying to drop an 8 right now. Get rid of that. An 8 is like you didn't even do a trick.
Like, are we getting a new Hoefler move, or are we getting something that we know that he can do that he's going to give us right now, like a half cab nose slide to back tail? Oh, wow!
Talk about that trick, Chris Cole.
That trick in particular should keep spinning. It's super duper hard to stop in the overcrook like he did. He just stops overcrook for a moment, just long enough to get down the rail and then turns back out. That is so difficult. The fact that it doesn't flip off the rail right there because you're just transferring your weight from one side to the other, man, there's a lot of moving parts. This is an insane contest.
I don't even need to yell. We all knew that was going to be 9 club.
His name is Yuto. We'll see.
We'll see. There's one thing that Kelvin has proven in these contests is he will take his time.
Yeah.
He will skate on his own pace, for sure.
I love the sweeping the rocks out of the way when you know there's just nothing down there.
He's definitely giving Lanto a headache.
So final line of the weekend coming up before we move on to single trick attempts here in the men's final. Kelvin in.
Kelvin out. It's going to take his time. Gave Lanto another little look over there.
Trying to go back for some of that Chicago magic. Cab back tail. Kelvin has to make all 3 of the next 3 attempts. And they got to be top notch. 9s. Okay, Sean.
Kelvin Hoefler, consistency, 53%, average score, 8.2, and his top is a 9.5. He only needs a 0.7 right now to get into first, but that's how this is going to go until we have 4 scores on the board. A look at our champion from the women's final. Half cab, backsmith, 180.
Kelvin, come on, man. Naja hasn't been back that long. Why you got to do that to him?
That could make Naja feel some stuff.
Half cab back Smith, back 180.
But to be fair, I think he did it earlier today first.
Wow, he was close.
What does Kelvin need? He needs an 8.5. That is it's in his wheelhouse. Kelvin has not won an SLS in a long time. I love that. Going in saying, hey, you know what? Either way. It all comes down to this moment. The crowd is on their feet. And I love that he is embracing this moment.
What is it going to be?
I knew I could have called that.
He was like, oh,
he always does. It's almost like his trigger. He needs to stop, reset, then here you go.
The moment of truth for Kelvin Hoefler.
Can he do it, or is DeCenzo going to be a first-time winner here at SLS? Oh, he needs an 8.5, and I think that's going to do it.
Wow.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what.
I know that's one of his tricks, but to be able to do it in that situation.
This is what SLS is all about. Coming down to that last trick. Going for broke.
Full cab, back tail to fakie.
Perfectly done.
Last trick of the contest.
Pressure was on him. All the pressure in the world right there. That's gnarly thing to do something like that.
DeCenzo fought like hell.
That situation, awaiting that score for Kelvin Hoefler.
What a moment.